Hi, this is Simon Candy from AcousticGuitarLessonsOnline.net, and today I want to introduce you to a really cool technique for your guitar playing known as Harp Harmonics. And as you just heard there, Harp Harmonics has a very unique, almost magical sound to it. When I first came across this technique a number of years ago, it was a real game changer for the way I played my guitar, and I'm sure it's going to be for you too. By the end of today's video, you're going to be up and running playing your very first harp harmonic chord progression. For more harp harmonic chord progressions that you can apply to your guitar playing, be sure to click the link below this video, and there you can download my free ebook on harp harmonics, which also includes video examples with it. And you will find there lots more ways to apply harp harmonics to your guitar playing in addition to what we're going to be doing in today's video. Throughout the video today, I'm going to be using a thumb pick. If you haven't used a thumb pick before, it doesn't matter, you don't have to use a thumb pick. You can just use your bare thumb. I find with a thumb pick, you get a little bit more of a sustained resonating harmonic. So I prefer to use a thumb pick, but you can go either way. Okay, so let's get started with the harmonic part of the harp harmonic technique. Now we're going to begin with open string harmonics. So these are situated at the 12th fret of our guitar. And to sound the harmonic, we actually need to place the tip of the index finger directly over the top of the 12th fret. So we don't play in between the frets with harmonics like we do with regular playing. We need to place the tip of the index finger directly over the top of the 12th fret. Now, it's the lightest of light touches. I've got no pressure on my index finger whatsoever here. It's a very, very light touch. And once I have that finger in position, I simply use the thumb of the same hand to pluck the string from behind to sound the harmonic like this. And we get that beautiful bell-like chime of the harmonic as a result. So as you practice this technique, I want you to focus on two things. One is to keep a straight index finger. So we don't want that bent or crooked at any point. It's got to remain nice and straight. And we've got to maintain a good distance between the thumb and the index finger. We don't want those two coming too close together because that's going to suffocate the sound of your harmonic. So we want to maintain a good distance between those two. And you can practice this technique, the harmonic, by just simply playing the 12th fret harmonics up and down the 6 strings like this. And that's all there is to the harmonic part of harp harmonics. Okay, so now we're going to do something that will massively multiply the possibilities you'll have with your harp harmonic technique. And that is just simply apply our harmonic technique to fretted notes as opposed to just open strings. Now there's one golden rule here you've got to follow, and that is to sound the harmonic of a fretted note, you must be exactly 12 frets above that fretted note. So, for example, if I fret out a G minor 11 chord here with my fretting hand, and we do this just by barring all 6 strings at the 3rd fret, that's a G minor 11. Now to sound the harmonics of that chord, each note in that chord, I've got to add 12 frets. So all of these are in the 3rd fret, I add 12 frets, puts me over the top of the 15th fret. So if I apply the technique, but now over the 15th fret, I'll get my harmonics. Okay, so let's do that with a different chord shape so we can just reinforce this. Let's say I form a C9 chord down here in a similar position. I'm going to include the 6th string note here as well into my chord shape so I can run up the range of the 6 strings with my harmonics. Now there is a difference with this shape. We have notes over 2 frets. And a big part of harp harmonics is visualizing what this hand is forming down here 12 frets higher. So as I trace out the shape of this particular chord, I'm going to have to move down 1 fret to sound the harmonic on the 4th string, because on the 4th string of this chord I have a 2nd fretted note. So if I add 12, it puts me at the 14th fret. The other notes in that chord are at the 3rd fret, so I'm going to be over the 15th as I was with the previous chord. So here are the harmonics of the C9 chord, starting at the 15th fret. Now I've got to move down to the 14th fret here. on that 4th string to reflect the shape, and then I'm back at the 15th fret, and back down I come the same way, and I get the harmonic notes of the C9 chord. So a big part of harp harmonics is visualizing what your fretting hand is doing 12 frets higher, and that's something you're going to get really good at with just a little bit of practice. Let's do one more chord. I've got an F major 13. Now a lot of the notes in this chord are open strings, but we do have a couple of first fretted notes, one on the 6th string and one on the 2nd. So when I have those notes or sound the harmonics of those notes, I'm going to have to be over the top of the 13th fret, because 1 fret plus 12 equals 13. And that's actually where I'm going to start, by sounding the harmonic of that first fretted note, and then I'm over the 12th fret. When I get to the 2nd string, that's where my first fretted note is. So I'm over the 13th fret and then back to the 12th fret for the first string. And I can come back down. So they're the harmonics of the F major 13. Okay, so it's the visualization part that's important, as well as the actual physical technique of harp harmonics. Okay, so now we come to the harp part, or the part that makes it sound like a harp when we do this technique on the guitar. And that's where we're going to add regular notes in with our harmonic notes. So when we play the regular notes, at least for the most part, we use the ring finger of the picking hand to pluck the regular notes. Now, the arpeggio pattern we're going to have a look at today is going to alternate your harmonic note with your regular note. So to demonstrate this pattern, we'll take the G minor 11 chord that we had earlier at the 3rd fret, and we're going to sound the harmonics at the 15th fret, because of course that's 12 frets distance between the fretting hand and my picking hand, my harmonics here. And I'm going to start with the harmonic note on the 6th string, and I'm going to pluck the 3rd string. I'm going to play a harmonic on the 5th, pluck the 2nd, harmonic on 4, pluck the 1st string, harmonic on 3, repeat that 1st string, harmonic on 4, pluck the 2nd string, harmonic on 5, pluck the 3rd, harmonic on 6, and pluck the 4th string. So I'm alternating between harmonic note and regular note. So I'll put that together so you can hear it. Okay, and there it is, that really cool harp-like harp harmonic sound that we get on the guitar. So I'm going to take that arpeggio pattern. In fact, there are many arpeggio patterns that you can use in your playing. To learn more varieties to these arpeggio patterns for your harp harmonics, be sure to click the link below this video, download my free ebook that comes with video examples too, and you'll learn many more approaches to applying harmonics to your chord progressions on the guitar. But we can take this harp harmonic arpeggio pattern that we're looking at today and apply it to the other 2 chords that we were looking at earlier. So if I take my C9 chord here and I form it down at the 3rd fret, I'm going to apply exactly the same pattern. So this picking hand's doing identically what it did before, exactly the same. Only now I'm tracing or tracking out this C9 shape. So when I get to that 4th string harmonic, I've got to play over the 14th fret, as I did earlier. So that would sound like this. And if I go to the F major 13 chord, I'm going to do the same arpeggio pattern again, just following the shape of this chord now. So starting over the 13th fret. Now the one thing that you may notice here is I'm only playing harmonics up to the 3rd string. I'm not playing harmonics on the top 2 strings because I run out of regular notes to play above that. So you find your harmonics in this case go up to the 4th string on each chord. Now if we join those 3 chords together, we've got our first harp harmonic chord progression. So I'll demonstrate that for you. I'll start with the G minor 11, C9, and F major 13. And I played up and down that one twice because I needed to fill out 2 bars as opposed to 1 bar. So I went up and down with the arpeggio pattern twice on that particular chord. So that is harp harmonics to get into your guitar playing. If you'd like to learn more about the harp harmonic technique and more approaches really cool, creative ways to apply this technique to your guitar playing, don't forget to click the link below this video and download my free ebook on harp harmonics for your guitar playing, which includes video examples so you can see exactly what you need to do with each approach that we take there. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can receive regular notifications of future videos when they're released. Also visit my website at acousticguitarlessonsonline.net, and there you'll find many more resources about acoustic guitar, all things acoustic guitar. There's ebooks, articles, videos, and the like. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video on harp harmonics. I hope you have fun with the technique, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.